Lesson 34, Weather Season, Part 1. What is the weather like in your countries? Uh, you know about that. In my country, we have two areas, about north and south, and each area has distinctive weather pattern. In uh, in north, we have four seasons. In my countries, we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. In my country, we have got like tropical climate. In spring, it's totally comfortable and pleasant. It's not too hot and not too cold, with gentle winds. And I think that it's like a spacious time uh, for family gathering. For example, like a Tate holiday. And in the summer, I think it's like an ideal time to take a rest. With um, boring horse, especially I think it's for like introvert person. It's have a lot of like outdoor activity or extracurricular activity and stuff like this. In the autumn, we is have a little bit cold, and people can go on a picnic or wander in the park. And in the winter, we have like freezing cold, and in this weather, I just want to at home and sleep. And in the south, we have two seasons. We have just hot and cold. Which one have the best weather in your countries? I think that it's all depend on the personal taste of each person. For for me, I have a special liking for spring. It's totally comfortable. It's total like present. It's have like neutral temperature with gentle wind. I think that it's like a special time for family gathering, such as like Tate holiday, and then we can have, and in my family we will have a big beer to welcome New Year's, and we have got like beach blossom in the north and apricot blossom in the south to decorate house. As this kinds of flower is traditional cultures, and we also have lucky money. I think it's a thing is like more in this season. There is more than you much when it's rain. I think that it's only depend on each situation. uh, after many bowling hard day or a heat wave lasting for a week, like heavy rain, it make me feel better. It's totally comfy. However, when I have got to go out or go to school, when I get caught in the rain and then get drenched to the skin, it's extremely bothered me a lot. And about sleep slippery road and dense foggy, it's um, easy to get a fever after that. Does the weather influence your moods? Yes, definitely. Uh, in just like in the spring, it's have neutral temperatures, and I really treasure this. I really into this kind of weather because it's quite comfortable and pleasant. In the summer, it's barking hard, and I think that is like an ideal time to take a rest. Like we have got a summer vacation, and then we're gonna have some kinds of outdoor activity or extracurricular activity. And of course, summer give offer me an opportunity to do this. And in the autumn, a little bit cold and drizzle, and then people can go on the picnic or wander in the park. And finally, we have got winter with freezing cold, and I think that's I just want to stay at home and sleep. Is it worse to feel too hot or too cold? I think that's it becomes worse when feel too cold than rather than the other. First, when I think about harsh weather like summer, I think that is like the time for outdoor activity, and I think that's harsh weather is not bother me. It's not bother me a lot because I just want to think about it. I just want to like go to swim or uh, some outdoor, some extracurricular activity. And however, if it is too cold, I don't want I don't want to go out. I just want to at home and take a rest and sleep. Do you always pay attention to weather for gas? In my countries, is the weather is totally changeable. So weather for cars is like it's a so part of our life, and we often keep an eye for it. Sometimes with several important events uh, events can be cancelled because of the blankets of snow or heavy rain. So we often spend more time for them. And I often watch a long range weather forecast to save time. There is pollute affect weather. Weather is seriously affect air quality and air pollute. Like a small or gloomy weather in the morning, it's just like all the sky is overcast and make people feel dreary all day. So I think that's air pollution have like a big influence on our health as well. And I think that this problem is often, of course, it's happened in the big city, like it's have cars, like dense traffic, such as capital, like in Hanoi, it's quite bad. Do you think that's weather affect people behaviors? Yes, definitely. In spring, it's not too hot and not too cold with a gentle winds. So I think that it's quite comfortable and pleasing. And it's also like a time for date holiday. People will come back to the hometown for family gathering. I think it's like special time for people. However, in the summer, people will have a thing for summer vacation, have a lot of outdoor activity, and I think this is the time to relax, to chill out, and to 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 do something special for for ourselves. So I think it's quite nice, and summer offers people opportunity to do this. And in the autumn, I think it's a little bit cold with dry roll, and people can go on a picnic or wander in the park. And the winter is quite freezing cold, so people just want to stay at home and sleep. How do the different seasons affect their lifestyle of people in your countries? I think that is affect the lifestyle of people to some extent, like to some extent, like fashion styles. First, like baking hard is like casual clothes like t-shirts and jeans is like a good sense of people have a good sense of flexibility and comfy. Bitterly cold with uh, beating when cold with a jumper inside. It's always like go to choice, and it's also a fixed on the recreational form like activities, sport, and like in the summer people tend to go swimming or the other adult activity, or in the spring or autumn they will go picnic or wander in the park. Do you think is there any problem with the worst climate change? we are experiencing tons of ser- severe, easier related to climate at the moment. First, like crouching summer in several countries is high frequency of serious flooding. It's more violent than ever before, and devastating storm lead to loss of many deaths and property. And the melting of ice caps it will increase the sea level. It's like a problem about global warming. Do you think that fighting a global climate change is a government responsibility or the responsibility of individual? I think that as for this problem, it belongs to both government and individuals. They need to have they have to share this responsibility with each other. First, about government, they should run the campaigns to heighten to heighten public awareness about environment, and individual they should follow up any anything that the government said and brings them into action.